Welcome back to our continuing adventures on the Let's Defend platform. Today we are tackling the challenge of the Malicious Chrome Extension. Let's see. Victim found out their private info was out there for everyone to see, and things got worse. The bad guys got into their money stuff, social media, personal emails. We got an image of his machine so you can tell us what happened. We're given a Linux VM in the lab environment, and everything should be existing in desktop challenge file extension.7zip. It looks like that's probably going to be the case. Then we get a set of questions. What is the ID of the malicious extension? What is the name of the malicious extension? How many people were affected by this extension? What is the attacker's domain name? What is the full URL the attacker uses to exfil the data? What is the function name responsible for getting the victim's location? And what is the variable name that is responsible for storing the zip code of the victim? All right, so we're looking for malicious ID to start. So we will jump over to the VM in another tab. And let's see, okay, yeah, so we got a 7-zip file. We would probably like to go through and extract said file. We'll just, oh, yeah. Let's just do it straight to the desktop. It should create a users folder. Here, we'll let that do its thing. And then so obviously to save on time, file size, everything else like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and pause and I'll pick back up once this finishes. Because this looks like this is gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, so we got the files extracted. Looks like it was everything in the users directory, so the typical Windows folders that you would expect underneath C/window or C/users. So we're looking at administrator, default, public. And considering the fact that I do not see a personalized account, I'm going to assume it's going to be administrator. So what we're going to do is take a look, because we need to take a look and see web browser history. See as to whether or not if we can find a trail for what was installed in terms of web browsers. And considering the fact that the name itself is Malicious Chrome Extension, we're going to be looking for Google Chrome. We're going to use the test to take the test. So that is typically inside the particular user account, app data, local Google Chrome user data default, assuming they have not created an additional profile. So let's see if that works out. So we got app data, we got local, we got, hopefully, yes, we have Google. We got Chrome, we got user data. We got default. And I don't see anything else that might look like an actual. And then inside that default folder, there should be a history file. And we should be able to, no database file open. Okay, well, fine. I guess we will just do this the more difficult way, and we will just dig through this stuff this way. So DB browser for SQLite. Google, Chrome, user data, default. Hey, all right. And then that gives us the Chrome browser. So if we go browse data and URLs, we should get the... Okay, so here's the web browser history. So we get... What, they were searching for Netflix? How misspelled to watch movies together on Netflix. How to watch movies together on Netflix with friends online. Netflix party. Teleparty. Watch together on Netflix, YouTube, HBO Max, plus more. Netflix party is now Teleparty. So we get a section of Teleparty, redirect for Teleparty Premium. We get Dark Reader. Web store details. Sure, let's take a look at that. So please tell me we have a web browser that's installed on this, like Firefox? Sure, that works. Just try to keep everything inside this VM so I don't have to worry about the endpoint detection on this box. So we're just gonna copy and paste what was there. We're gonna dump that in. Netflix watch party.blogspot.com just for fun. Hasn't seen an update thus far in 2024, but that doesn't mean much. But we have an extension ID. MNBENEH ending in PPNBE. So I don't know if this is actually going to work, but if we take that and dump it into Google, okay. Malicious cookie stuffing Chrome extension with 1.4 million users. Uninstall these 5 malicious Chrome extensions now. I mean, I don't generally like McAfee that much. McAfee. But, I mean, if you've even got a news article out by the Hacker News, I mean, what the hell you doing, son? So Flips Hope and auto buy extensions apparently have been fixed since they decided to do this. So some of these have been fixed, but like Netflix Party, I don't see a mention in regards to that. So I think we found our malicious extension. I mean, I don't understand what's so hard about just talking to your friends and be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna watch, I don't know, Delicious in Dungeon. Um, yes, I just doxed the fact that I just watched the 8 or 9 episodes that they have released on Netflix. Whatever. Um, what's so hard about coordinating with them to basically start a watch party from there? I don't get it. I guess anything to make it a little bit easier, maybe? And so they basically spell out here, so these are the 5 extensions, the auto buy, the flips shop. So those apparently have been fixed, but Netflix Party 2, and full page screenshot capture is in the metaphorical shit list. So then, okay, I would say we got a pretty good good idea here. We got the extensions folder, and we should have, yep, MM30. Did it mention like the version number in here? No, it didn't. So Netflix Party, like what version is it up to now? Does it version 3.2.0? And what we've got here is version 3. So they may have fixed it and just not bothered to denote it. Um, hmm. So I guess what are we trying to do here? Okay, well we figured out what the malicious extension is. Actually, I copied and pasted, so maybe it will transfer over. Maybe. Nope. Okay. So the malicious extension should be MMNB, ending in PPNBE. Yes, maybe? Yes. Okay, so we are on the right track. And then we need to figure out the actual name of the malicious extension itself, which, if I remember correctly from other we can open up the JSON files in text editor, and then we're looking for, we need the actual honest to God name of this thing. So let's see. Default title underscore underscore MSG underscore ext name underscore underscore. Well, the name's in there like that. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta use the clipboard for this. That doesn't make any sense because there's no underscores in this. Yeah, that doesn't seem like that's gonna fit. All right, what else do we have in here? We got common CSS, content script, background, normalize, pop up, pop up, pop up. Like if we move, nope, that doesn't contain it. locales, English. All right, how about this? ext name? That was what the MSG, so it was underscore underscore MSG underscore ext name, and we've got ext name. And it's 3 points. So Netflix Party Official? Maybe? I guess we'll find out here momentarily. That looks like that fits. Nice. Okay. And then we have a 6 well, okay. Actually, does Netflix Party tell us how many? 60,000? Or 600,000, excuse me. Very close to the right answer. Then let me guess. How about 800,000 by sheer course of what's in the report from McAfee? Okay. So then obviously it must have been McAfee looked at it for the point of time while doing the analysis. They captured how many, and then obviously during the point of from the extension being malicious to current day, they lost 200,000. Okay, I mean, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Then we're looking for attacker's domain name and the like. So, domain name. I don't suppose they bother to tell us. So here's the manifest just .json for the Netflix party, which looks a lot like what we already looked at. And they talk about here that bo.js it looks like a variable, so https://l.langhort.com. Excuse me. So if I were to take that, well, I'm not going to take that literally. Extensions. MMN 3.0. We have a bo.js. So if we open that with text editor, we get varsite data.npartybk.com. API or ip.ap slash dash api.com slash JSON. So in order to grab the, I'm assuming, local IP address of the system in question. We have an all4m.000webhostapp.com. God, I swear I've seen that domain before. Not specifically the all4m subdomain, but I think it's another one of those like free web hosts. Given the fact that it's closer to the end of the traffic, I'm going to assume that's the domain. I don't know. There's only 2 of them there, so we'll try from there, I guess. Because if it's not this one, then I liken it's probably going to be the one at the near the top. So we're going to grab that. We're going to go back here. ALL4M 000. Yeah, something tells me it's going to be the right one. Okay. What was the hint for that? Look at the bo.js file. Okay, well, we did that, so that's not... Wait. The name of the function responsible for getting the victim's location. Didn't we just come across... Wasn't I just talking about that before? Yeah, because it's making use of the IP-API. So what's the name of this one? Get underscore location. Let me guess. Oh, beautiful. All right. Okay, so then we need the full URL the attacker used to exfil data, and then we're looking for the variable name responsible for. Zip code of the victim. Location underscore data. Because that equals country, country, city, city, zip, zip. And the question specifically calls out the zip code. Wait, no. There needs to be a 3-character? Really? Oh, zip. It was spelled out in the field. Country, colon, country, city, colon, city, zip, colon, city. So I was expecting it was going to be everything like location underscore data, but okay. That was great. And then we are looking for full URL used to extract. Given the rest of these questions, the one before, the one after is in this b0.js. I'm assuming it's going to be inside of here. Excuse me. All right, we're posting something, which I would assume be uploading. Track data. So we need to figure out where. Oh, excuse me. Actually, we found some of this stuff through here. So do these reports actually give us what we might be looking for? Oh, so this actually calls it out to the variables. There's track data as mentioned in the report. Yep, so they make reference to the McAfee post. That again confirms 800,000, which we observed. So I'm assuming it's got to be in that data track then somewhere. So this should be a full-blown HTTPS:/. So it's probably something that makes reference for that AL. Okay, AL, M or 4M West or web host app. And then we're looking at a couple of different subfolders to try to ascertain. No. Really? Reddit even got in on this? what's specifically in the code for B0JS? So, I mean, we got the confirmation for all that. Oh, Jesus. Really? Maybe. URL e plus slash chrome slash track data. Let me guess, that's it. So if we find e somewhere, we're going to find, and look, variable e equals https colon slash slash a1l. Don't mind me, I can't even say that I'm drunk. Crap. This is why I guess it's extremely important to pay attention as to what everything says. Oh dear Lord. Really? But that does it. Although I didn't get notification in regards to that one. Alright, let's just refresh the page and just make sure. So we got the extension correct. We got the name, even though we had to dig into some of the subfolder to find, what was it, messages.json? Oh, for it to basically spell out. We got the number of people affected by the extension by the McAfee blog post. And then everything else was effectively done by b0.js. So apparently, oh wow, people have been hammered at this in short order. Whatever. That's apparently it. I didn't get notice in regards to a badge or anything, but okay, not overly concerned in that regard. But apparently we have answered the questions needed to answer. So, and I don't think I have spent over an hour in regards to digging through this stuff, but had it not been for just a more closer code examination for seeing that variable e equals the 000 web host app domain, and then kind of attaching the other aspect. I think that's probably what took the longest throughout this entire aspect. But so hopefully you got something out of this challenge. Questions, comments, concerns, by all means, please send them over. I'm not entirely sure as to whether or not if I vocalized everything, but I think I did most. Yeah, I'll sit there and try to watch for any sort of questions or follow-ups that need to be. Otherwise, by all means, go inside of the Let's Defend Discord and just at me. I think it's Let's Defend or not Let's Defend, but infosec_Brett inside the Discord. I'll see what I can do to sit there and assist in regards to you going through this. Or you can hit up anybody else in there and they might be able to sit there and assist as well. So this has been on the Let's Defend platform, the Malicious Chrome Extension Challenge. With all that being said, I will see everyone in the Ooh, excuse me. Next video.